You may have heard that Trump and Zelensky just had a meeting in the Oval Office that did not go super well.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. We gave you military equipment, and your men are brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment?
It developed into a legit shouting match between the two sides, and ultimately, Zelensky was kicked out of the White House. And really, this was a complete loss for all sides except for Putin. Putin was definitely the victor today. When it comes to the mineral deal, that was not signed. And of course, we have nothing resembling a peace deal at this point. Now, to break down this meeting a little bit further, most of it was actually okay and relatively civil, with Trump repeating his normal talking points of wanting to end the fighting and have a peace between both sides. And Zelensky agreed with this, but stressed the importance of having security guarantees so that way Putin doesn't invade again at some point in the future.
We can't just speak about ceasefire and speak. It will not work. Before my presidency, from the 2014, Putin broken 25 times.
But he never broke to me. He never broke.
No, you were the president.
And this is what ultimately caused the tension between both sides. When taking the questions from the media, Trump kept insisting that when he makes a deal, Putin is going to listen and not violate it in the future. And of course, Zelensky has a different view on this, and he even cited multiple times in the recent past when Putin has violated recent agreements.
You know that we had conversations with him. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire.
But the shouting match didn't officially begin until J.D. Vance chimed in and put the entirety of the blame of this conflict on President Biden.
We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions.
You probably heard these talking points before. He essentially blamed weak leadership on starting this whole war. And it's at this point that, understandably, the President of Ukraine chimed in to correct him.
Can I ask you? He occupied our parts during a lot of years. So I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now the President Trump, and he just occupied and took. He killed people, you know?
Citing that the invasion began back in 2014 under Obama, then also citing how during Trump's first term, Ukrainians and Russians were still fighting in the eastern Donbass.
During 2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him.
So essentially, he was trying to illustrate how you cannot trust Putin. And it's only a matter of time before he disregards any potential peace deal. And that's why he needs and wants security guarantees. President Trump kept saying that he wants peace essentially at all cost.
Stuff getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want to cease
fire.
But
I said to you,
I want to cease
with
fire.
guarantees.
Now, at this point, we do have a post from Trump on social media indicating that Zelensky will be allowed back to the White House when he's ready, according to Trump, to make a deal. So the whole situation is a mess. Zelensky definitely lost today. Trump is also another big loser here, and Putin has to be celebrating.